It's Sunday, 0800, and the United States president just was attempted assassination. So kind of doing a special little live stream. It's my day off, but still got work to do. Anyways, devils, let's get to it. Won't be that long of a drive. Just want to have a live stream, get something on the record for crazy, man. Kind of speechless. I don't know. I was up all night watching the news, so we'll see how it all turns out. Trump, that was probably the worst possible thing. I don't know. That was a weird moment. That was history right there, man. That was history right there. Not a lot of politicians, leaders of a political party survived. What's up, Moon? How you doing? I made a Sunday live stream. I'm sure everyone heard about the news about President Trump attempted assassination. Wild, man. I don't know. They took the shot at the king and they missed. You can't miss if you take a shot at a king, man. What the hell's gonna happen? Yeah, it's been crazy out here. No one knows what to think. Big security issue. Having a guy walk up like that on a roof. Huge security problem. I don't know. I hear a lot of rumors. A lot of people, they went after him January 6th. They try to say that was his fault. They try to go after him, saying he's a traitor or a spy for Russia. They said he was criminal and try to impeach him. Then they said he was a felon and try to arrest him. And then they went and they took the shot. And then they took the shot. They shot him. Yeah, the guy that was that took the shot, he was on top of a roof about 150 meters or yards away, and he took like five shots, 5 to 7 maybe. Hit Trump, hit a bystander, I think in the head, hit a lady, and the lady's, I think, is surviving, but the other dude passed away and Trump survived, and the shooter's dead. So he killed one person, injured 2, including Trump. Yeah, I'm not 20 years old or something. He took the shot, man. I don't know. They try to do a lot to this guy, and fucking epic picture of him at the end fist pumping, man. That's epic stuff, dude. Can't bring down the king, brother. Oh dang, that's just, yeah, that's insane. My lord, what's up, CJ Adams? Is he disabled? Trump, no. Yeah, it's Yeah, what's up, CJ and Gambo? The shooter's disabled, probably in his mind, but Trump, nah, he's good, man. He got clipped in the ear. We're not sure of the caliber or the actual rifle. Maybe a M16 or M4 or shooting a 223 or 556. It didn't sound like a 556 because those things. I shot 556 M4s and M16s. It's a lot louder than it was loud. The cracking, whack whack, when the shooter was trying to take the ex-president's life. But maybe a 223 rifle, which is a little smaller than 556. It doesn't make that loud of a sound. Or maybe of a good 22 caliber rifle, which is real small. But I would say the most used ammo ever in the world is a 22. Probably the most deadliest. Not a lot of people get shot with big boy bullets. Bro, scrolling through the live, I'm being fed with a bunch of anti-Trump people on live. My algorithm's crazy today. Really, Josh? What's up, Josh Peterson? My real name is Luke. Hey, Luke. I'll remember that, man. CJ Adams. That's an easy screen name. I can. It was a 556. Really, Tesla strong. Really, no, not Trump. The guy with glasses. No clue, brother. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. So it was a 5.5 Strix. Just scrolling through. Y'all have a wonderful day. Josh, you too, brother. Simplified, man. Good morning, buddy. James Day, what up, bro? It's a good morning to be alive, man, after all that nonsense last night. That was wild, man. I've never been alive through an assassination attempt. Reagan, I was too young. Reagan got shot. The guy walked straight up to him and boom, shot him right in the chest or in the stomach. With a little like revolver of some sort. Yeah, no problem, Luke. Yeah, man. Thanks for typing and coming in the conversation. This is why I kind of started this channel, just to see how cut through the bull crap with the mainstream medium. And yeah, you cut through the bullshit with the mainstream media, so we get straight to the facts through people online and stuff, unless they're bots. Yeah, then it was a 5.56, huh? My God. I don't know. I don't know what that means, James. Mr. Day. Yeah, I was assuming it was because people just don't buy a 22 or a lower caliber rifle. But yeah, some of those videos though, when that shot was going off, it was pretty loud. So I haven't caught the news today, so yeah, if it was 5.56, I believe it too. Because the guy that he clipped and I think he got shot in the head, he was down, bro. They had to pick that guy up and put a towel over his head. It wasn't looking good for him. Trump 2024, that's right, security unlocked. What's up, brother? Simplify, man, welcome to the show. Yes, Trump, but I didn't see him calm down a bit, and if he wins this election, take responsibility in his job service. Yeah, dude, that's so bad. Oh my God, dude, if he would have been fucking gotten shot in the head right on stage, oh my God. Nice tattoos. Oh, thanks, Moon. An eagle and a prayer flag. Operation Iraqi Freedom. OIF on my shoulder. Yeah, pretty cool. The microphone was 150 yards from the shooter. Yeah, that's what I heard. Almost exactly or something. 150. I mean, that's an easy shot. That's an easy shot with if you have a 223 or 556, that's an easy shot, no problem. The only time you have to worry about wind or anything like that is over 300 yards. You'll hit point on target at 150 yards if you got your stuff BZO'd right, you know, because if you was using a scope and, you know, you put the scope on the rifle, you got to sight it down and BZO it. So, I mean, any young gun holding American knows how to do that, or should. You know, sight down. Oh my God, that would have been so fucking bad, dude. That would have been so bad. And I saw there's a picture of I think the actual round whizzing by his head. I don't know if that's fake or not or whatever. That would be hard to catch on camera, but man, I don't know. This is something I remember I was going to watch that live and I was like, it's another rally. I usually try to tune in and out of the rallies because they tend to repeat themselves a little bit. I'm just waiting for the election to start. Man, I couldn't take my eyes off the TV until I fell asleep. Holy moly. Trump was nicking the ear. He said he heard the whiz. Oh, for sure, dude. For sure he hear. It makes, because it breaks the wind barrier, you know? It cuts through wind, so it makes a funny noise. Like a... It disrupts your eardrum. It hit the crane. Did you guys see it hit the crane in the back? Yo, we just be chilling in Australia, but while America be doing something crazy. That's right, Moon. America's always crazy, man. Yeah, one of the rounds, guys, hit the... there was a crane in the back for construction, you know, picking up dirt, making trenches or something. And it was the thing was like this, and it hit the crane, and you see all the hydraulic fluid come down, and the crane fell to the ground. But the backhoe or something, yeah, it hit the hydraulic fluid or the pump. So yeah, that would be, whoever's crane that is, I'd be fucking really upset. Those things ain't cheap. And there's a population of like 16,000 in that small little town, man. What an epic failure of security. Sean back, what up, man? Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, man, I don't know, brother. I can tell you there's no Marines around that perimeter. They would have handled that really quick. That's what happens when you get civilians guarding a president. And you know why the sniper dude was the sniper security guy was looking right at him, man. I don't know what I heard people were pointing at him like, hey man, there's someone on the roof with the gun. That's not that hard. People were standing all over around that building. That was the first interview I saw, was that it was the dude wearing red hair. He's like, man, yeah, we were trying to yell at cops that there's a guy crawling on his belly on top of a roof. He's obviously not Secret Service or any agency, because they don't point the gun at the guy you're supposed to be defending. You know, you start in, work out, not out and work in. That's such an epic failure, man. On the police department. You know, you got one job, and make sure there's no line of sight towards the president, you know. It's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard to figure out. That's really bad. Like, how does anyone take the FBI or CIA any of those people serious when the guy was 150 meters away from the guy you're supposed to be protecting, and he ends up crawling on a roof and jumping from roof to roof. That's the first thing you always lock down is height. You know, you get a advantage on a hill and point down. You get on the opposite side of the hill and you can guard the entrance of, if there's two hills, you can get a good field to fire. Like, that's basic, 101, security protocols. Get the high ground. No one can get the same elevation as you, so you're always pointing down. And if people are telling, I don't know, man. People are telling you that there's a person with a gun that's low crawling on roofs instead of enjoying the rally and drinking a beer and saying hi to the pretty ladies, and I don't know what the hell's what happened. Why was that such a lack of? Was the sniper rifle guy getting permission? No felon for the president. That's right, Billy. BSA, Billy S. Allen. I like that name. It's a cool name. What's up, Alex? Hey, Lunar. This guy had a bad aim. The guy had bad aim. I guess so. Shouldn't Trump be fully protected or something? Definitely suspect. The first time I heard that happened, for some reason my sister said, when Trump said, I've got a channel of my own. Oh, that's cool, Luke. What's up, Alex? Yeah, well, Biden actually took his Secret Service detail away from Trump. This, you can kind of piece the puzzle together. It's, if one political party talks like the other side's gonna take over the world and the country, and say Biden told his supporters that they need to put a bull's eye on Trump. There's a bunch of crazy stuff, man. It's not good. He's probably not going to be doing any more rallies outside. What he needs to do is go visit the families that lost loved ones or got hurt. There's that one guy that passed away. Yeah, he was gone. There's no coming back from that. Bad aim, well, bad aim is he hit his target. He didn't neutralize his target. Not a bad shot. I don't know what happened to his first, second, or third shot. One hit Trump, one hit the crane, and he started pulling his shots because if I'm looking at Trump, he went from Trump to left, Trump, crane, then person, then so he kept pulling his shots from left to right, anticipating his shots, and the sniper guy finally got him after the dude shot 3 or 4 times. Probably five shots, and then I think you heard like 7 or 8 altogether. The security or sniper, up in the bell tower probably took 2 at least. So it's wild, man. I don't know. He's for sure gonna be president now. That's almost a guarantee. Badass picture walking him off the stage with the flag up there. pumping, putting on his shoe, fixing his hair. He knows what's up, man. You can't go down like that. He represents America. He's got to look strong, you know. They said that you heard in the microphone the shooter was down too, so that's just a lot of security guards standing around doing nothing. You know, when he was getting pulled off the stage, you saw so many guys in like security guards, Secret Service ladies all over the place. That's the thing, like when you're securing a person, you need to be not near him. That's what always bugs me. You know, the guys, big SWAT dude ran up on stage with the M4 and kind of was looking around like an idiot. There's a guy in the back, you know, pointing his gun somewhere, looking like an idiot. You know, there's the 3 or 4 females, like, you know, on the outside of Trump's car as he drove away. What are you guys doing so close to him? If you're trying to secure a perimeter, you need to make a huge circle outside, man. Preferably, like, I mean, that's so stupid, dude. That's so stupid. And there wasn't that many buildings around. Like, how many? You put 2 dudes on top of the roofs and just say, hey, chill there for the rest of the day. No one can get up here. And no one can get up here with the rifle, and they let it all happen. And the Republican convention is Monday, which will be interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, I like how everyone already says President Trump and refers to Joe as Biden. Well, Biden's not really the president, man. He's basically a ghost. They're Kevin Hall. You know, think about it, man. I mean, he's dead. No, he's not making hard decisions. He only can be seen from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I don't respect Biden, so I don't call him president. I call Trump president because I respect Trump. I respect Obama. I called Obama president. I fought under Obama. I fought under President Bush and President Obama. But I will never call Biden president. I think it's not that I just noticed him, you know, at that debate that he's been like that for 4 to 6 years. No one, you know, noticed, or you got a Trump derangement syndrome, TDS, man. It means you can't look past the guy's name and can't look at anything else. You just assume he's a bad guy. I mean, he's a felon. If you don't think felons can do stuff, man, and then you're a tanky, then you hold the government's rule of law as a Holy Bible. I've worked with felons and criminals. Yeah, they're nice people. They just they're doing their time, doing their crime. You know, you do the crime, you do the time, and you get out. But we can't judge people on what the government puts on their little record. You know, you got a record with the government. You know, you ever been in school when you're little and you got in trouble and you got it? Those are you guys. You guys. Some people are the teacher's pet and they'll distance themselves away from whatever the teacher says. And tanky, man, you're a tanky. No felon for president. That means you hold the presidency at like some weird like position where there's supposed to be some Holy Roman Empire, you know, Pope-like figure where they can do no wrong. That's just unrealistic. It's unrealistic. George Bush got a DUI for I think possession of coke or something, man. So, I mean, what are you talking about? You're a tank. There's people out here that like authority, and that's them. They like, oh, Trump's a felon, he can't be a president. All because the government gives you a name, felon, or hey, man, if that's well, more power to you, brother. No, yeah, Joe Biden. I mean, does anyone really think Joe Biden is running the country? Seriously, does anyone think that? After the debate, and if you're a Trump supporter, you've probably known this for 4 to 6 years. So, Kevin Hall, you're just late to the party, man. I mean, this is all new to some of you guys. I get it. I get it. Baby steps. We'll take baby steps with you. One step at a time. Someone will ask for gun control. The same people that don't like Trump will ask for gun control, but if they think Trump's a dictator and the worst thing to democracy, they should be for guns, not against it. Watch, the Democratic Party will bring out gun control again. I think the United Kingdom already talked about it on their news. I was listening to. It's funny how everyone gets involved in American politics, but Americans can give a shit less about other people's countries. It's quite funny. Especially England. Who gives it? England, dude, you guys still believe in kings and queens and princesses and princes. Like some Disney fairy tale, man. Come on, UK, I need your shit together. Yeah, man, not sure how it's all going to play out. I'm not sure how it's all going to play out. Trump's fine. He probably has a little chunk of his ear missing, a little Mike Tyson action. Evander Holyfield. I don't know. Epic fail in security. From the local police department or sheriff's department to FBI to the Secret Service. How do you let someone do that? It was beyond my wildest imagination. Hello, Matt. What's going on? Oh, Jimmy, what's up, brother? What's up, man? Dude, I don't know, man. That was a wild night. That was a wild night. Just discussing the president getting attempted assassination. Pretty wild stuff, man. If you take a shot at the king, you best not miss. And they missed. And every time they miss like that, he gets more popular and more popular. I mean, man, I don't know how it's going to play out, but I wouldn't be surprised if he comes close to winning all 50 states. Then a man that's been almost killed on live TV is a very hard man to argue with or to try to prove his point is wrong. I don't know. And he's going to be more secure than probably ever for a very, very long time. I don't know, brother. Sounds like you're talking politics. Yeah, man, after the Trump assassination, just trying to play through my head, thinking of long-term solutions with, and if you're Xi Jinping or Putin, bro, you'll never see those guys again. Those guys are going to be locked down. They'll never do, if they do some sort of speech or something like that, He'll be in some basement and they'll make it seem like he's outside or something. Yeah, those guys will never leave their house. They'll be in the Fears bunker, dude. Yeah, I got a little work to do today. That's why I'm gotta work a little bit on Sunday. A couple hours. Gotta get things done before Monday morning. Scattered are different than the people where it happened. We would have scattered. Yeah, some of those people just stood up and like, what? There's one guy in the middle of the stands. He was like looking like it was a basketball game. Like, what's going on? Yeah, well, I heard this one interview with the lady. She was like, yeah, none of us in the front row ducked. We all stood up and gave our lives for the president. If they shot that guy, I hope they didn't nick him. I hope they take him out. Some older lady in rural of USMC. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, yeah, he can't make a speech or anything until he goes sees the lady that's hurt and the family that passed away. I'm sure if he was a smart politician, he would go see them. Out of just sympathy and, dude, the guy took a shot at me and hit your husband. Like, oh, shit, man. Like, and you can get survivor's guilt from that, man. That's not a good feeling. That's not even for Trump, you know, even though he survived. Once that high comes down and that adrenaline, he's going to look back and like, oh my God, like the guy totally missed and he hit some dude in the head, I think, in the stands. They carried his dead body off the stands and put a towel over his head or shirt, whatever it was. You notice that too? Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know. Other world leaders are going to have their hands full. Xi Jinping will never see the light of day again. Neither will Putin. No way. Trump will probably do his rallies in stadium. Oh, man, hey, check this. Next time Trump goes to a UFC event, that place is going to unload on him, dude. That's going to be the loudest, entrance of world history, I guarantee it, because he gets roars at Trump or UFC fights. When he walks in with Dana White, man, that stadium must go off. Yeah, we'll see how it all turns out, man. Everything. The left, the Democrats will play it down like it wasn't that big of a deal. But that was huge, man. This will change history for a long time. This will. I don't know how. That's my whole point of this. Was the National Guard there? No, it was just whatever Secret Service detail he had, which is not a lot. Biden and the Biden administration took away a lot of his Secret Service. The local police department, maybe some FBI. Oh, he's also military. Yeah, I mean, whatever. The state would have to approve the NARD, so because the ex-president just can't. Lag. Yeah, you make sure no one's crawling on a rooftop. I don't know how they didn't move that fast January 6th. No, they didn't, man. I don't know how it's all going to play out. For sure, I think lock down the presidential election, man. Even if you're 50-50, you'll go out, there'll be more people making sure they vote for Trump than people, people that will absolutely vote for Biden might not even go out and vote. And the people that were, I'll make it to the voting poll to vote Trump, they're going to go for sure now. I have to work today. There's no extra money in it. It's just, I have to do stuff to get things ready for Monday morning. Kind of on my own time, doing, I got to go to a storage unit, grab some things, and so I'm just wearing my civilian clothes. I'm not in any uniform or my work clothes, my collared shirt. Yeah, man, I'm not sure how it's all going to play out. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not, no extra overtime or nothing like that. I just have to get my van ready for work and do a couple things. We've got a couple people coming down this week that are important that I gotta dress to impress, Gotta be a little more buttoned up than usual. Matt, when you get, I will, brother. I will. James Ridley, I gotta. Is it your YouTube? It's James. Oh, of course. So, my bad. I'm an idiot, dude. I'll check it out when I'm gonna go and when I drive back home. I'm not doing shit today, so I'll have all day to check out your vids, man. Subscribe too. Like and subscribe, brother. It's hard to search. I'm sure James Ridley, I'll just try to type that in, and I kind of know your I always try to find the picture of that's a kind of easy picture I can look for. I'll check them out later today, man. Got my iPod up. I'll be watching the news all day trying to figure this out, man. Trump has to make a speech soon, though. I mean, he has to get up and be like, hey, man, F these dudes. We're going to ride to 2028. You try to put him in jail, that hungry. Donuts. Yeah, the next step was to assassinate him, man. That was the next step. You can see every time from 2015, 2016, they called him a traitor, a spy, Putin's friend. Then try to impeach him during his entire presidency instead of actually doing their job and helping the American people. Then they afterwards they try to tell him he's a traitor, try to overthrow the government. Then they try to arrest him on crime, whatever crime they wanted, because crime is usually universal. Yeah, Ronald Reagan, they tried to go after Ronald Reagan too. Yeah, communism and that World Economic Forum, those creepy motherfuckers, man. There's some creepy people in this world. That's why the Second Amendment's very important. Very right to bear arms. A well-trained militia. A lot of funky people out there, man, that don't like other people and will use whatever they can to destroy your life. We're seeing it right in front of our eyes, man. It's been going on for 8 years with one person. They tried to dude, in 2016 he was a Russian spy that worked for Putin. That didn't work. They went on to impeaching him. That didn't work. They went on to saying he caused a insurrection. That didn't work. They took him to court, or not court, criminal court because of something they had business. That didn't work. They hired a prosecutor, and that didn't work. You know, how many examples do we have to see before we figure something really funky is going on, man? It's really ugly. I don't know. Crazy people in the world, yeah, brother. I think this is now people keep saying like civil war. Civil war can only happen if there's two big old armies, and the last time America got in civil war, that wasn't really. Yeah, that was totally something different. No one's gonna go out and shoot at each other over President Biden. Fucking Biden. No one's gonna go out there and risk their own life for Biden. But Trump, I think so. I think a lot of people would fight and or go to war for, for Trump, not Biden. The Democratic Party doesn't have people like that. They don't have loyal people. They got really brainwashed people, and those people don't know violence until it punches them in the face. They know acts. They act like they know violence, but they really don't. They just, like Antifa or BLM, they just kind of piss everyone off. I don't know, man. Hit the like button, guys. Like and subscribe. Thanks for coming in, man. I usually don't stream on weekends, but with all this going on, I'm trying to wrap my little brain around it, and I'm thinking out loud and try to get things across and figuring it all out. So if I don't make sense, bear with me. And if you're new here, my name's Matt. I do live streams Monday through Friday, twice a day. Military. I hate saying that, but I was in the United States Marine Corps. I'm a Marine. Military Police 5811. Served in Operation Iraqi Forum under President Bush, and Operation Enduring Freedom under President Obama. Iraq and Afghanistan wars, if you don't know. And then I used to work for a police department as a custody officer, and then instruct a police academy. So providing one of my jobs in Iraq in the military was providing security to VIPs, like a president or a very high ranking officer, master sergeant or sergeant major, and colonels. A couple of very important people in a war zone, and that's the one thing you do. You always get the high ground. You never not get the high ground. And then every building after that becomes off limits. So if anyone walks on top of that, they become a shooter. as long as it's your boys aren't walking on top of it, you know, your buddies. England, oh dear God. I'm not kidding you. If he's from the United Kingdom, fucking England. Redcoats, man. They're still the Redcoats. You know how they're the Redcoats? Because anyone from England can tell me, no, that's not right. We've changed. Well, the minute the government wants you to turn into Redcoats, they're going to make you turn into Redcoats. Because you can't defend yourselves. Because you believe in a king and queen, nor do you have any weapons. Sorry. Dude, Jimmy, if that's true, I'm so upset. What's up, X Circuit? When you realize that Trump is what? Is following fascist handbook, and you are actually a bad guy. What? What are you talking about? The fascist, see? Look at that. The fascist. Okay, Circuit. Whatever you say, buddy. The fascist handbook. That's just a made-up word. You're sick, dude. After the dude almost got shot. That's you're a sick person there, X Circuit. But that's okay, man. You're always welcome here. I'm sick in the head too. So, you know, when in Rome. You know, it takes two to tango, right, bud? Thanks for liking and subscribing. Dude, that it becomes not fun. Like, politics got real serious now. That's not cool and not fun, man, you know? And this isn't the first time. Like, I think in a softball game, a Republican dude got shot. You know, a politician, I think a senator, they play like a softball pickup game, Democrats versus Republicans, and someone went out there and got shot. You know, Nancy Pelosi's house got broken into, and the guy tried to bash in her husband's head. See, like, I don't want any ill will on Nancy Pelosi or anybody like that. I actually feel sorry for Biden, but Excalibur comes in over here and has no sympathy for a dude that almost lost his life or the family. He just says you're going by the fascist handbook. So that means, if you believe in that, that means violence is you accept violence as a means to get what you want, right? Like, he didn't say, X Circuit, you know, when you realize that Trump is following the fascist handbook, you are actually a bad guy. So that means what the guy did yesterday is accepted in that guy's world. That's hey, later, Jimmy. Take care, brother. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Jimmy. I'll check out your videos later today. Yeah, so that's the difference between a normal person way of thinking is, you know, dude, it's gone too far, we should chill. Or Mr. X Circuit, you know, that was acceptable to him. The guy that took the shot at another dude yesterday, for whatever reason, he thinks that's okay. Way to go, X. Way to go, buddy. That's probably a bot. X Circuit sounds like a bot. That's a CNN catchphrase right there. The fascist handbook. God, those people really bug me. It's sad. But people live a very peaceful and safe life, so they're able to talk like that. So guys, if you're living a pretty safe life and your life's never in danger, you're gonna start losing sense of reality. We're crime, and if someone is a felon, you're gonna hold that accountable to, you're gonna actually look down on them. So you take what, if you have a felon or a misdemeanor in your background, so what? As long as you did the time and you realized what you did, no other human should hold you accountable for that. The government's holding you accountable, not me or anyone like that. The government says you're a felon. I don't. I think you're just a person. You should just enjoy life and young and dumb. I know felons that have weed convictions, and they're still a felon. That's a very safe life you live there, X. You can talk like that towards people. Sad, man. Very sad. I don't know what to think, guys. He'll come out stronger. He'll probably have his rallies inside. Secret Service will be all over him, man. I don't know. I'm like lost for words. Super lost for words. Let's see if I can work and still talk to you guys. No, I don't think I can. I don't know what else to think, man. I'm glad we didn't witness that live. I'm glad it missed. That would have been. Is there a baby stroller here? I think someone's living in these storage units. I saw a couple, and there was a baby stroller. I don't know why they would bring a baby stroller to a storage unit. I hope there wasn't a baby in there. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is gonna get super weird. Security failed epically. How do you let one person on a roof while, there are civilians pointing the guy out. So civilians noticed the guy, but the guys that actually are supposed to stop the dude didn't. How is that possible? How is that even possible? So if I'm pulling security and you guys are all the same to me, civilians, right? And I'm pulling security and I start seeing you guys, so I think of it like an anthill. You go to, or a beehive. You guys civilians remind me of bees, a beehive or an anthill. If you look at a beehive, the bees are just living a life. You can kind of see the flow of things. Or ants, they walk in a straight line. They're very organized. They self-organize. If you're watching people in the stands, and then and you're guarding a person and you're watching civilians, they're all doing something. You're not. My job is to watch you guys, and your job is to watch the guy speaking. So the minute that breaks that the synchronized because it's a vent. You guys are all watching a movie basically, but it's a person talking. Once you can start seeing the bees get all wonky. You know, they'll start flying weird. Some ants will break away and start doing their own thing. So you got to look at people like that, and they'll start giving you hand and arm signals. You know, you might not hear them, but they'll start doing that. There is a baby in there, and they're walking right towards me. You know, they'll start people in when you're, you know, you got your people will start giving other people away. You know, they'll point hand and arm signals. Yep, there is a baby in there. And then they're doing something. And if you're defending the president and you're looking at a crowd of people and they start, you know, you don't know what they're doing, but they start acting different. You know, you can see this person and it all kind of forms up. And at the same time, there's a guy crawling on the roof. You know, how do you let that? I don't know how you let that go. And there's a guy with a big boy rifle pointing right at that. I mean, that's exactly where you want the dude, right there, so you can see the rooftops. If anything, I would put a couple dudes up there, a couple street cops. Hey, man, every once in a while, every 30 minutes, walk up that ladder, climb that ladder, and walk along the roof. And when you're on that roof, you know, hold an orange flag in the air so there's the guy with the long rifle won't shoot you. You know, have something bright orange on so you know, you can be seen as a friendly. In this way, if a crazy person does crawl up there and he doesn't have an orange vest on, or that, you know, construction yellow or construction orange, you know, then that's a problem. Yeah, but Trump's a man, dude. He took one basically off the dome. He took a pop shot off the dome, got back up, got his shoes on, fixed his hair, started fucking fight. I think he said fuck you, and he started fist pumping the crowd. Told the Secret Service to calm their bones. Man, what that would have been ugly, guys, if we would have saw that. What's up, alternative? I don't know what that is. A little sign, little squiggly marks. Jesus, dude. Yeah, I'm still lost for words, man. I don't know what I'm trying to play 4D chess here and see how it all plays out. But we gotta, well, the first thing Trump has to do is go to the wives and fathers and children of the ones that got killed or hurt. And after that, if I were him, man, I'd tell him we gotta get you a big rally, dude. So many people need to show up. I would rent out a football stadium. And his rallies are going to be massive now. And dude, oh my God. It's going to be epic, man. It's going to be some epic stuff. But I'm going to start doing my work here. It'll only take me like 30 minutes or something, maybe less. So I'll be right back, guys, but I'm gonna get to work. If you guys want to jump off, and I gotta go other places, but I'm gonna do some thinking. Losi, if you're out there, hold down the fort for me, brother. I'll be in the background working, guys. I wish I can give you a better view than the... Well, this is actually a golf course, but you can't see it. It's a very nice one, too. I'm just by my storage unit. I got some storage stuff I need to take care of. So I'll be right back. You guys hang out. I'm going to do some critical thinking. Actually, it's fine. I'll be back. Well, the baby's out. That's good. Yeah, I'm still thinking, guys. I don't know what the ramifications of all this will be. The same FBI that raided his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida are the same FBI doing the investigation now, which not good. Not good. Does anybody trust that? I doubt it. I don't know, man. With all these wars going on and now an assassination, I think the next 6 years is going to be one wild ride, man. Yeah, I don't know. Still kind of lost for words here. I don't know. I have no idea what to think. I have no idea. I'll try to do a stream later, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna do some critical thinking and get back to you. Maybe later today, or we still don't know enough. I just found out the guy, it was a 20-year-old kid named Thomas or something. But we'll figure out more information. Trump's doing good from what I understand. The world's doing all right. Or should I stay on? What do you guys think? Well, let me go back to work. I'll leave it on. I'll go back to work. Hold on. What's up, man? Trump is getting my vote. He has values. He values our country. He values our quality of life. It's clear Biden and the Grand. Todd K. Yes, sir. I agree with you 100%, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's some people that don't. I know a lot of people that don't like him still, you know, and probably wish he was dead. Those are sick people, man. It's all fun and games until someone's life is almost taken, and then it becomes very serious. And the people that can't see through that thinks that people are bad and should be corrected and think that because you were arrested once, that should hold, you should be held accountable for your action. I'm not, I'm not going to hear and speak for everyone, but I don't think we are, I always like to say we never been to judge school. I don't judge people on how others speak to them. I don't care what's in your record as long as you know what you did is wrong and you can move forward. The government puts a record on you. I don't. And all this rhetoric one side has been talking about is finally came to a conclusion. This is what the Democratic Party wanted. Absolutely, man. I wish they, if Trump went down, the Republican Party would have went up in flames. Yeah, this is what the Democrats wanted, man. This is their rhetoric was, all the news channels are, I'm sure YouTube channels are clipping all the, talking points for the Democratic Party, which is constant the same thing over and over and over. It started with Clinton, where saying he's a threat to our society and our democracy. It's projection. That's all projection. Yeah, Trump's getting my vote too, brother. People from other countries will talk about it. The difference between United States and other countries, if you're not from America, or it's hard to comprehend or hard to understand that America is only America because we have one thing different from everything else. This is one. There's no there's nothing different between me being an American citizen and anyone else listening from another country. What? God, two things. One, we talk a different language. That's fine, but we're all human, so language is universal. You can use hand and arm signals and eat. I want to hug you. If you're a cute girl, I want to smooch you. That's it. But it's universal, so I don't really count that. So what's the only difference? There's only one difference that separates us from the rest of the world. And that is the threat of being shot at. But not every Joe, normal citizen, but our politicians at any time, that could happen to them. Fear. And if people don't like you, they'll find a way to shoot at you. And the minute you take that away, England will have a king and queen just like you. They still have a king and queen. It's the goddamn weirdest thing. They don't work or make anything for society, but they live in like Buckingham Palace. I wonder who pays for that electricity bill. The people of England. Fear, man. Yeah. And if you take away a weapon which is used as a tool, they'll just replace it with another weapon and use that as a tool. It's universal. Weapons are universal. But it's just a lot easier to overthrow a government or shoot a politician. We just witnessed one. In our lifetime, we witnessed one, devils. Yeah. And that's the only difference between my country and your country. We're the only country that does it. And like I said, if your military is actually the citizens of your country, because that's our military is the citizens, then the military should be extreme, and our police force should be better than our citizens with pitchforks and weapons, but they weren't. They're not, for some reason. The police force, whoever was guarding Trump, epic fail, man. A fail on all imagines possible. You broke the rules of everything. Where was everyone? What the hell? How do the normal citizens that were probably 10 beers deep, hotter than shit, sweating their balls off, trying to watch a rally from 150 yards away, saw him, but no one else did? How is that possible? I gotta walk away. I'll be back.
What's up, devils? How you guys been? Holding down the fort for me? Sorry, I've been a little gone. We'll see, man. Trump has to make a statement today, right? I mean, he has to come out swinging, dude. Swinging. These fucking losers. When I become president, I don't know what he can promise or what he can do or say to make anything like this better. I'm cleaning my dashboard. If anyone's wondering, I don't. It's my day off, guys. I'm not supposed to be doing any work, but I am. So I decided to go live and talk about the craziness. So please forgive me if you don't see me on the screen talking. I'm still processing everything and getting all sorted out, man. This is gonna have some major ramifications to the political world, to the real world. It's I don't even really it doesn't even matter what, like, if the kid wrote a manifesto, or remember, guys, people do, like, everyone always wants to find a reason why something happened, why this happened, why the Vegas shooter, we never found out the reason why he, people just do things because they're just wild, man. People, I had two of my best friends commit suicide. I'm honestly happy that they didn't hurt anybody else, because if you're willing to do that to yourself, who knows what you're capable of doing. So I kind of think about it like that. People are just, they get fed bull crap all day, all week in the internet or on mainstream media. The mainstream media is basically denying it was assassination. They're trying to downplay it. You can see it, man. You can see the shenanigans. And it's sad because those are grown adults not with their own thoughts or ideas. They're just repeating because of they want a job, or they don't know, or they think, so if, like, what that guy say, Circus, he thinks that the government is the authority. So if whatever they say, that's what he thinks. All government. I personally think that if you told me that you worked for the government, I would call you a loser, and pretty much make fun of you in front of your face until you left my area of operation. Because I think if I meet someone and they're like, oh yeah, I work for the Democratic Party of whatever, or the Republican Party of whatever, I would say you're a loser and I don't care to talk to you. The worst thing to hear in human history is this, guys. It's not an original devil's quote, but it's the worst. I think Reagan said it. It's the worst thing you can hear out of anyone's mouth is, hi, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. That's a true statement, man. That is the truest statement here. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. If you hear anybody say that, they're not here to help you. They're here to shut you up or make you do something. It's a charade, guys. And why does this guy sound like a toddler trying to explain something he overheard adults talking about? The guy, I don't know, BCN Adult J. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm glad you're on our channel, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, brother. Semper Fi. Yeah, if you provide security for a VIP like that, you're I don't know. I would love to talk to the head of security and see what the lapse of judgment on that was. Or if the gunman, not the gunman, or if the guy on the roof with the long rifle, that the police officer, if he had to get permission to fire, you know, maybe he called in, hey, guy on a roof, you know, he has a gun, permission to fire it, and if someone told him no, or you know, wait till see what he does, you know, I don't know. Did someone tell? Because you got to pass that through the net. You got to pass that through your comms that there's a guy on the roof with the rifle. And if he was aiming down range, it's no questions asked. You shoot. You know, maybe the guy hesitated, but we got lucky, man. Really, really lucky. That has to be a bot. That guy has to be a bot, right? BCN Adult J. Why does this guy sound like a toddler? So he's talking about being an adult and being a toddler, and he has an adult in his name. So his name is the, I don't know, that's so weird. Isn't it his name? Like, that'd be like James. Why, like, that's so strange. I think that guy's a bot. He has an adult. The guy with adult in his name is talking about toddlers and adults. So, like, that screen name will only talk about that subject. Interesting. Interesting. I hope he liked and subscribed, though. And voted. That'd be nice. I wish bots can do that. Yeah, I don't know, man. We still got a lot to learn. A lot to think about. I'm going to put on some sunblock, guys. Yeah, if you're new here, I served in Iraq and Afghanistan, Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. Worked for a custody officer or a police department as a custody officer, and used to instruct the police academy. So, yeah, providing security is right down my alley, man. I used to do it as an MP in the Marine Corps, military police. I personally had to do it for VIPs because they would go out on missions with us. And of course, no one wants to do it because it's a shitty job and you got to babysit someone. So I was the newest guy at the time. So they'd be like, you know, Matt, have Matty do it. Baby Matt. They used to call me Baby Matt. I was so young. Have Baby Matt do it. So I always got put on the bitch duty, and I would just assume there was an epic failure of like communication and gaps in the security. So if I was doing it, like everyone would be under my command, and I could micromanage it so much where I know where everyone's at, and you would know the weak spots because you would go over this plan with all your boys. If they're separate, you know, because I'm thinking of it as the Marine Corps providing security for one person. That's pretty fairly easy because everyone will take direct orders. If there's the PD, the sheriff, you know, the Secret Service, you know, whoever, maybe a couple National Guard units, depending on, you know, because the state of Pennsylvania would have to provide a lot of security. The cities would have to pay for it. You know, the FBI or the Secret Service guys aren't going to talk to the sheriffs. The sheriffs probably won't talk to the police officers. So there's always a gap in between the branches of service, and there could be a gap. If there's a gap between communication and, you know, the blueprints for the 360 security, then there would be a gap in the security. I mean, but that's a huge mistake. Like, I would, yeah, man. If the Marine Corps was in charge, and that's the first thing you go after is the high ground. If two units, two people are fighting each other, having a firefight, the first thing you want to do is observe the terrain, then get to the high ground to shoot down. That's the first thing you go after. And bottlenecks, anything that bottlenecks. And they didn't even bother. They got one guy above the president looking down, not sure how big of a field of fire he has. He could have had the whole 360 field of fire, and he just so happened to be looking in that direction at the time of the shooting, which, thank God, you know, that he was on a stand, so he should have just been facing that direction, which could have been west or east, north, south, I'm not sure. But then he had a spotter next to him. So did the security guard up there with the long boy rifle and the spotter both, dude, you got to take the shot. That's between you and your spotter. You don't need, you know, you call in to tell everyone what's happening. Hey, shooter on the roof. Within 30 seconds out of that, you should have shot the guy. The minute he put his head down the range of the scope, I mean, the barrel's already pointing towards the president. And once the barrel's towards the president, I mean, it's a green light. If you're at the ready and you raise that weapon up, it's a green light. You know, if you draw your sidearm and then you start in the motion of pointing it at your target, and I'm aiming at you, that's a green light. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So it was just a crazy failure of, I mean, everyone on that security detail should be fired or investigated for negligence with no pay. I mean, if you want to be a shooter, you have to take the risks of making a decision on your own. And if you're not willing to do that, then you can't have the job, man. I don't see these people. These people hire people. I mean, the security companies are. I mean, law enforcement's not supposed to be military-esque, but I mean, the Secret Service, man, they hire. Who the fuck are they hiring? People that have never done it. So everyone's a rookie. Then you have a shooter that's willing to go the distance. The shooter will always go the distance before a rookie, a boot, Secret Service guy on top of a roof, or police. right? I don't know. I'll be back. What's up, fellas? I'm all done. Just gonna close up and we'll hit the road again. Sorry for the beeping. If you're new here, welcome to the compound. It's usually God's Day, holy days, and we usually don't do anything crazy on Sundays, but it's been a wild ride, man. Wild ride. But I'm done. We're gonna take a long drive, another hour drive, and I'm gonna head to got some more work to do. So let me close up and I'll be right back. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm still kind of shocked, you know? Something like this would kind of happen. I mean, of course, I'm not really that shocked. Because this is America, and anyone could be shot at any time for any reason. It's the name of the game. Everyone in America has to live in fear. That's why we don't have kings and queens, right? United Kingdom. Redcoats. Yeah, man, I'm not sure, man. This is one. I thought about doing a live stream yesterday, but I think it was just too much. I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon and say anything that I wasn't sure of. And I was still processing it, to be honest. I had freaking no idea what was going on. No idea what was going on. Let's see, we got about a 47-minute drive, 71 votes. Let's see, Trump 24, yes. Yeah, if you're voting for Biden because you don't like Trump, then you're far worse off than I thought. You're not supposed to vote for someone just because you don't like the other person. Whoa, this gate's open. Uh-oh. Oh, now it's closing. Damn it. I should have went. Alright, let me type in my super secret code, guys. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I saw Moon today. Jimmy stopped in. I talked to Low C yesterday. He messaged me on or commented on one of my videos. Nah, I'm not. Just still lost for words, man. I don't know. I gotta stop eating these goddamn donuts, though. guy was a bot, man. It's kind of creepy. Bots will probably get smarter, that's for sure. AI bots. Yeah, I'm hoping whoever took the shot didn't have to get permission from someone, because that just can't happen. And that's the shooter's fault too, because that's just being a rookie, man. If you're in the process of guarding an ex-president and you think you have to ask for permission when you see a guy on top of a roof low crawling with the rifle and he looks like a 20-year-old fucking pussy, no, that's on you, man. I hope those guys can live with the survivor's guilt. And everyone was, oh, shooter, they all knew right there. Oh, guys, I do have a video of the guy on top of the roof on my Patreon. It has to be behind the paywall because of YouTube and YouTube censors, but I did post it. Yeah, the guy is, there's a guy I got it from, he's filming. I mean, it's on the internet and you can see it, but I saved it and posted it on my Patreon behind the firewall, or paywall, excuse me. But yeah, there's a guy side of a building. He's filming and he goes, oh yeah, that's the guy. And you can see the shooter. He was a KIA for sure. Yeah. And on that same building, yeah. And you can see the guy, it's a video, so it's a good video. But yeah, you could probably find it on Reddit or X. So don't feel necessary, but I just want to let everyone know that I do have that video if anyone does want to see it. The shooter's KIA, he's laying on top, and there's a dude filming it with his phone. I really haven't seen any other crazy videos, or like of the actual shooter shooting. But yeah, I think that's the closest one to the actual shooter and the actual moment of the scene of the crime. You know, just the DB's dead body. DB, just the KIA individual laying on the ground. You know, that's it. Or laying on the rooftop. And you hear those cracks, man. You crack. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure Trump heard the sound barrier being broken. It makes a funny whistling sound. Big artillery rounds do it too, but little it has to run right close to your ear for you to hear it. But you know it got close to you. It's almost like a bug flying by your face really fast. You know something happened, and you're like, what? Because it kind of it tickles your eardrum, man. It kind of almost hurts. I don't know. It's a good day to be alive, though, man. I'm sure a lot of people have woken up to the crazy towns, the crazy people. Hopefully a lot of people have woken up to this, man, because I think that's just too far. You can impeach the guy, you try to get him as a traitor, a Putin sympathizer, you try to throw him in jail, you try to criminalize him, and calling someone a felon, you know, you get more street cred. If you don't know, see, that's all I'm saying. You got to have a little street cred about. You know, Trump has the most street cred than anyone. You don't think people, you know, where I live, where I'm from in Los Angeles, and don't. It's all about relatability, and You can't make that person more relatable, and they keep doing it. The deep state, the Democrats, they keep making Trump relatable, because most people that I live around have a felony record, have been to jail for crimes, DUIs, drug possession. A lot of people like me have worked for those agencies, and in the job I used to do, you can't judge someone by their actions or something that you read on paper. You know, I don't care what your crime is, you got to treat all inmates the same. And then the dude gets shot like Tupac or 50 Cent, dude. I feel like he's a gangster rapper now. And he survived his shooting. 50 Cent got shot, 9 times? I think he was trending on X right after. I think he actually made a joke about it too. Tupac, same thing. People get more street cred the more time they do. And people like adult talking about being an adult, I think has a mental illness, man. I really do. I don't mean to be mean to you there, adult, but I think you do. And the other guy that left a comment up the, whatever his name was, Excalibur, whatever. I think that's a mental illness, man. Mental illness, communism. Someone will do it for you. The World Health Organization, I think those guys know they can get power because people are so lazy. They don't want to do it themselves. Nothing wrong being mentally ill, but someone that thinks like that has the same voting rights as us. And their means to an end is justified. That's the scary part. They can justify violence because they think they're so right. They'll attack and they won't feel any regret or any remorse. So that's a very, very sick and dangerous person. Then we become infidels. The cycle. It doesn't matter what language or religion. It doesn't matter to that. People like that will justify their actions in their own head, in their own belief. Others will justify it for them to take up violence or do stuff like that. And they take it out on you because you don't believe what they don't believe. And that's scary, guys. That's not cool. And that's how people work, man. They're it's like a child, a child. I have a nephew, and he kind of, he did this, he did that, and that's why I had to do. It's like, dude, you need to stop doing that. But people like that will justify it. That's why criminals will always find a weapon. Criminals will always find a weapon. There's nothing new about that. You go to Mexico, the cartel members, the criminals have the weapon. They have all the felonies. They are frowned upon in society, but they have the most power. Criminals do. Not the normal mom and dad or brother and sister down the street. I think we're really in a state of mental illness in this country. And I think there's a lot of people. I think there's more people than the government can ever imagine. There's no way to control that. As a government, you're not really supposed to control your people, just manage it. Manage the chaos, but I don't think they can manage it anymore without doing something really drastic. Watch the false flags attacks. False flags, another war popping off. because America's really weak, and as an outsider, America's really weak. You know, you don't have a president. You don't. Your military is, you know, abandoned Afghanistan. Your allies are all at war. We're about to be at war with Israel and maybe Taiwan. We got weird European communism mumbo jumbo going on in Europe with Ukraine, and how Ukraine was one of the most corrupt countries on the planet, and all of a sudden we like to give them billions of dollars. It's you know, the homeless population's just out of control. This LA, downtown LA is a fucking dumpster fire. There's a one side of the political realm that wants to defund the police and take away weapons at the same time. Imagine that. Imagine defunding the police and then taking away your right to protect yourself. That's a mental illness, man. I can't be friends with anybody like that anymore. I don't think I even have that many friends that think like that, but man, I have friends that were Democrats. I don't think they're Democrats anymore. 2 of them are black and 1 dude's a Mexican dude. They're my best friends. They were, yeah, for sure. They were Democrat. They voted for Obama. Shit, I think I almost voted for Obama. I wasn't going to vote for, what's his name? Who ran against Obama? Oh, God. You walk like a duck. And he's like Mormon. So, yeah, I pretty much was Obama supporter. But now it's just, the Democrats are so far left, man. They're too far gone. Too far gone. The media, the mainstream media, even worse. Even worse. I saw a memo that was shared that all the left-wing news agencies couldn't call it an assassination. Couldn't say that Trump was in danger. Couldn't say anything because they know the minute that hit the newsreel, it's over for them. It's over. And honestly, it might be over for them for a very, very long time, man. You know, I think if Trump wins, which I'm pretty sure he will, once, I don't think America's going to go back to that weird shit that's been going on for the last 8 to 12 years. Need I think the long arm of the law is going to start coming down pretty hard on a lot of things. After that, I mean, if Trump, once Trump gets into office, I already thought the long arm of the law, we're going to give a lot of power to Trump so he can secure our country. I'm almost positive that's going to happen. After this, 100%, man. 100%. I think it's going to get so much worse. I mean, better as in we're going to give up. Hopefully, we don't give up too many freedoms for you know, shutting down the border. The president can do that almost instantly. You know, revamping the FBI. All those agencies are all corrupt. Everyone in there should be fired. I would fire everybody. Our leadership and our military, they think guys can be girls. It's so weird, man. That's why the Second Amendment's so important. When the leadership gets corrupted, which a lot of it is, you know, us regular Joes can defend ourselves. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. That's the only reason why we have that. Defend yourself in your home. I like defending my mom and dad, brother and sister. And I hope Jimmy was wrong about the guy being from England. Does anyone know where he was from? I kind of heard he was from Pennsylvania, where it almost happened. But in order for that guy to be there, almost given away, you know? They're giving out like 24 hours in advance. Hey, the Trump's going to be in Pennsylvania in this small city, this small town. We're going to make a rally, and he's just going to talk for an hour. That's not a lot of time to get in your car, get your rifle, drive from wherever you're coming from, because you can't fly. Get there while crowded, climb up on a roof, mosey your way on over in between, other guys' field of fire, not be seen, which he was seen, and still be able to take a shot. Just a failure on, I'm kind of ashamed of protocols and all that. That's just absolutely garbage. Garbage, man. If that was your football team, you'd be ashamed, or a soccer team, If you had a last-minute defense and you give up 3 goals, and the last time they kick the soccer ball hits your head coach in the face. Like, what kind of defense is that? Security are we playing, man? A bunch of good rookie officers. I don't even know who. Like the guy on the building that took the final shot, I think, the guy with the long boy rifle, the nice scope and his spotter. I wonder how much combat experience that guy has. I wonder how many firefights, or how many times he's been in that situation, or has he even prepared for that situation where he's crawling, the shooter's crawling towards the person you're supposed to protect. You give you have to radio it up to your higher command. Hey, I got a shooter over here. He's low crawling with the rifle. The dude's taking aim. We're taking the shot. I'm going. It's green light, or I'm going hot. I wonder if he sat there to get permission from his higher up. That would be a shame. See, that would be a rookie mistake. That's a rookie shooter. Then I would call that guy a rookie, a boot. If you see a guy though crawling with the rifle and he's creeping towards your target, he raises said rifle, puts it down range, and puts his eye on the scope. It's a green light. You don't need permission. You just take the shot. And you turn around and you give the President of the United States a thumbs up. You call it in your command, hey, there's a guy down on top of the roof, northeast, about 150, 200 yards away. Roger, we'll go there, clean it up. Boom, 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 done. Most of the people don't even know what happened. People will just say it's a firework and there's a DB on top of the roof. And the cop would be praised as a hero. But instead, I'm pretty sure he asked for permission. Permission never came. They said, hold off. Where is he at? The higher ups probably wanted to see it, get their little action ribbon, combat action ribbon, and then the guy took a shot, and the sniper hopefully returned fire even without the guy's permission. I don't know, man. I don't know. I should be in church. Instead, I'm working. I shouldn't be talking about the president almost being assassinated, but we are. It's a wild time in our lives, gentlemen. And me ladies, wild time. What I really want to do is just talk about Taylor Swift, but, I can't right now. See? Oh, everything just ruins my day. I want to talk about my girl Tay Tay. 72 votes. Well, if you're new here, gentlemen, and me ladies, I did get a video of that active shooter. It's a video of him laying not alive on top of the roof. I did put it behind a paywall because YouTube would absolutely take action against my channel. From my understanding, I don't even want to take that risk. And I wanted to save the video for a very long time, man. That's history, man. We all just lived through history, which is pretty wild. If you're anywhere between 25 and 45, I would, we've lived through a wild time, man. I'm 36, so, I fought in 2 wars, 2 different campaigns, 2 different presidents, and now the president I like the most almost got assassinated. The president that is for the troops was almost taken out. It's time to get real here, gentlemen. It's time to get real. I don't think America is on the brink of civil war. I think everyone's too well off for that. Nor do armies just form randomly. And the people that fight your wars are at your local bar, like a veteran. I'm probably down the street from you drinking a beer. The Civil War doesn't happen unless there's 2 functioning militaries or 2 well-trained militias with the rank and file. So yeah, when I hear people talk about Civil War, I don't think you understand how combat works, or loyalty to a cause. You gotta have some loyalty to the cause. You're not gonna fight because you think someone's gonna take away your democracy when there's a fucking In-N-Out or Taco Bell down the street from your fat ass. All those liberal fucks. They don't even know what gender they are. Nor do they write. When I hear a joke, all we have to do is write in cursive and they won't even know what we're talking about. Yeah, like my nephews aren't taught cursive anymore. That's the only way I can write is in cursive. I can't, my handwriting looks like chicken scratch, man. Man, I hope everyone's doing good though. Don't worry about it. America's fine. We're the heartbeat of America, not any one person or any one idea. We're all non-believers to the actual enemies out there. Nor are we Chinese, and that's what communist China wants. So there's a lot more enemies out there that get to our citizens and get them thinking a whole nother way, which is fine, because that every incident like this is another chapter that no one else has gone through. Putin will never have an attempt at assassination. It'll never happen to Putin or Xi Jinping. So that learning process will never happen for their security forces, if that makes sense. When something bad really does happen, they won't have the experience. As much as, even how bad this is, and how bad it looks for a lot of things and a lot of people, it is a learning process, and our security forces do get better. That's a pretty epic thing to fail on, so I don't know, like, there's things about getting stuff better, and then there's I would chalk it up to a gap in communication between one agency and another, where one probably thought they secured it and another probably thought they secured it, and that was the blind spot. There's always a blind spot. You have to find it, and they didn't find it. They all just went to work thinking it was a normal day. no harm, no foul. I'll have my coffee. I'll kiss my wife, or I'll kiss my boyfriend goodbye, or my husband. We'll go to work. We'll listen to the rally in the heat. I'm a little hungover, maybe. It could have gone down a million different ways, man. We're lucky that guy missed. Trump might have turned his head right when that round was downrange. Because the round is downrange. The round is faster than sound. Wait, yeah. So the round will hit, and then you'll hear the sound. Because sound has to travel. The round's already gone. Like you see a jet, a fighter, you'll see the jet, and then it'll go by, then you'll hear the roar of the engine. So you'll see it go by, then you'll hear the noise of the loud engine, or the, when it kicks in the afterburners. You just hear the jet. You won't, and if anything, sometimes you don't even see the damn thing. It flies so fast. Yeah, everyone's gonna be on high alert now. Yeah, does anyone have any new information about the shooter? 20 years old, from Pennsylvania, right? I don't really care about his political beliefs or his religion. I really don't care about anything about him, to be quite honest. It's not that important. The most important thing is that Trump needs to make a speech. He needs to get out. He needs to get out in the public and start. He's probably going to have a little plastic surgery on his ear, like Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. What was that, 1998? The bite heard around the world. It's one of the 1996, something like that. It's a crazy time, man. I'm glad I got this on video and recorded, because this will go down in history. This is definitely going to be written in the American history books, like the Duke of, the Prince of Austria shot by the Serbian nationalists in World War I. That's what kicked off World War I. Or even when the Fuhrer got blown up. No, not at the Wolf Slayer, I think before. Right, there was an attempted assassination on the podium where he was supposed to give a speech. He showed up, or he left early, and the bomb was delayed. And so he made it out, which killed three of German, National Socialist supporters back then. But I thought the Fuhrer got hit before that too. Attempted, which he knew about. Then he got the big where he got actually blown up in his in the Wolf's Lair. So I'm sure Napoleon had a attempt assassination. I'm sure Xi Jinping, I know he got caught giving a speech. It was supposed to be outdoors or something, and it ended up being inside of a parking structure. Very secure location, a parking structure. So you can go to the very top of the parking structure, block it off by one, and there you go. Or go down in the basement of the parking structure, and you can have all the free. No one's ever in a parking structure. But yeah, we'll see how it all works, man. And wait till he picks his vice president. Even this is going to be the most important vice president pick ever. I mean, he just got assassinated, so if it happens again, the guy that has to replace Trump has to be exactly like him. I don't know. I like Tulsi Gabbard from Hawaii. She was a Democrat too. She was a Democrat. Hey, if you're new here, welcome to the compound, guys. My name's Matt. Just a little bit about me. I try to do a little introduction every once in a while, so you know what I have some sort of idea what I'm talking about when it comes to providing security for a VIP person. I served under Bush and Obama in Operation Iraqi Freedom, which was under Bush, and Operation Enduring Freedom, which was under Obama. Iraq and Afghanistan War. My background in the United States Marine Corps was 5811 Military Police. I also worked for a police department as a custody officer and instructed a police department or police academy for quite many years. So that part of my life is pretty much over. I just started this channel to give my 2 cents in anything that's happening around the world, especially when it comes to war, you know, defunding the police or anything like that. Security, providing security for VIPs like an ex-president. One of the main jobs as a military police, the 5811, is presidential duty. So we're the only branch of service that protects the president at his house, at the White House, or anywhere else on Air Force One or the helicopter. Considering Donald Trump is not the president right now, it's up to his Secret Service or whoever. The local sheriff, the local police department, you know, the citizens of this country. It was just an epic failure with everybody. With everyone. Where he was located, why wasn't there anyone on the damn roof? Did the police sniper up on top of the roof, did he have permission? Did he have to wait for permission? Was he such a rookie that he didn't take a shot? You know, did the guy not give him a clear and present sign that he was going to shoot a citizen of this country? He doesn't have to be Trump. He doesn't have to be an ex-president. You know, the guy laid down in the prone position, raised his barrel, flagged everyone. So when I say you flagged anyone, that means you pointed your barrel at someone. And let's be clear, in the United States Marine Corps, if you flag anyone, someone will hit you in the face almost immediately. It's not a joke. It's not funny. You don't even flare up your muzzle at all times. You know, that weapon system is an extension of your body. I don't go around slapping people in the face. It's the same thing. You know, you point a barrel at me, I'm going to grab it and punch you. You know, it's that, you know, or my buddy will, or if I do it, you'll do it to me. So if I'm looking at the guy on top of the roof, and he's laying on the prone with the muzzle flagging not just the president, but the whole crowd, and then he puts his eye behind the scope. I mean, that's a green light. That's green light. You don't need permission from anyone to take that shot at all. I mean, you have to live with your shot. You have to live with, when you shoot, that round's supposed to be an extension of your body. So, like, if I go up to someone and hit them for no reason, I'm accountable for that punch. If I go up to someone and hit him because he's trying to hit a girl, you know, or you know, hit someone weaker, that's almost justified. Now, everyone's always scared of physical violence and all. What world do you live in where that's not a thing? You obviously live in a city or somewhere where you're not surrounded by the wild or your country's so dumbed down that they treat you like a peasant, which I would say 90% of the world will treat you like a peasant, or 90% of countries. They'll take something away from you, they'll put you on timeout, they'll call you a felon, they'll call you this, they'll call you that, they'll try to get, well, he's a felon, he's a bad guy, we can't listen to bad guys. If you're in front of me and you're talking to me with honor and respect, then what you did in the past, I can't judge you on. I can read it and say, hey man, don't do this while you're with me. Okay? Cool. If you want to do it on your own time, by all means. And then I didn't go to judge school. I can't judge anyone. While I was working in a prison, you're around criminals and guys doing 25 to life, and some of them are really fucking funny, to be quite honest. By the way you look, they'll justify all their actions because they deem it right and all holy. They're the Holy Roman Empire and they can't do nothing wrong. That's why people will justify the shooting, and if people really think he's an existential threat to this great taking away weapons from law-abiding citizens, they should be happy that we're able to get guns and weapons, and rifles and handguns and long guns, crossbows, and farmers with pitchforks. Now you got to play it both ways because you got to see it for what it is. Damn, man, that's wild stuff, though. Wild stuff. I don't know how all that's gonna fly, man. That's good thing Biden condemned it, that old bastard. Like, even watching Biden and his speech, man, it was hard enough. I mean, he's older than dirt, and it's like, oh man, like, we're all gonna get that way. As much as I think that guy's an idiot and I don't like him all that much, I still want him to do good as the president of the United States, and I hope he's making the decisions he wants to make. I don't think he is. I think his wife is and his children are, or whoever is, Obama. I think his wife's keeping him in the race. I think she's gonna close him off, especially after the assassination. Biden's never gonna leave anywhere ever again out in public. Maybe a false flag where they're gonna false flag a suicide or attempted shooting on Biden or anything like that to get sympathy votes and to put him away so he doesn't have to do any more press conferences, doesn't have to do anything like that. Trump needs to get out, dude. He needs to start rocking and rolling. I would get on. Let's check his Truth Social app and see if it goes up. Cause I bought some Truth Social stocks when it first came out, and they were like, dude, I lost like $90-$100 on them. They crashed. It was like almost a pump and dump. But let's see if they go up. The donors already stopped paying Biden. Was it like $90 million? They froze so Biden can't get it. So next week or two, put your ear to the ground and listen to the buffalo running, man. You can hear the buffalo running. If you don't know that saying, it's a Native American. It's kind of a, if you want to find out where the buffalo are, there's thousands when they trample the ground. You put your ear to the dirt, or hear a train coming. You put your ear to the track. Listen to the vibration. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's all going to play out. Trump needs to pick a VP pretty quick, man. This election needs to happen. We still got August, September. I don't think there'll be another debate. I know there was supposed to be one in September, but I don't think there's going to be one. Biden needs a debate. Trump doesn't anymore. Trump just needs to hang out and stay alive. I would do indoor rallies now. Major cities: New York, Los Angeles, Staples Center, the Garden, Dallas, Texas. I would go to Houston, Florida, Miami, Florida. I would have one in. I would have. I would go San Diego. Newport Beach, South Dakota. And here's one simple, if you're going to give a speech and you're worried about elevation and people coming down on you, instead of putting them on a platform, have them on the ground and just a bunch of TV screens everywhere. This way there's no elevation. There's no, you gotta shoot through everyone. But the guy was still on a roof. The shot would have been harder, but. Yo, what's up, Low C? How you doing, brother? Dude, wild, right? I decided to do a little, I've been on for, 2 hours now, but, yeah, I decided to do a little live stream here, man. See how everything is going. I don't know, brother. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, I'm driving right now, man. I've been driving for about 2 hours now, but it seems like there's an eerie feeling out right now, I went to go buy, a drink. The lady was super nice. I think everyone's very aware of the situation, man. And I'm not kidding, man. The people I work with, a lot of them are Middle Eastern and from Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan. A lot of people I work with are not from United States, and they're all Trump supporters. Indian, I work with a lot of Indians, a lot of Patels. Patel, that's like a common Indian, I'm talking from India, Buddhist. They're all Trump supporters, man. A lot of foreigners love Trump because they're trying to start a business, and the state of California fucks them a lot. It's actually incredibly sad. Because they always tell me, and they obviously know I was in the service, and half of them are a little older than me, and they'll talk to me about when they left Iraq in the 90s with Saddam, and a lot of them used to live in the villages I used to go to. Just they left before I got there, thank goodness. But most people just want to live a life of comfort and raise a family, and if anything makes it harder for them to do that, they don't like. and I don't like either. I don't. And the only person that's doing that is our government. So a lot of foreigners I work with, man, really don't like our government, but they like Trump. And a lot of people respect the strong man. And Trump's the strong man, like Moody from India, strong man. They think Biden's a lady boy. Yeah, Lou, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening or what's going on. It's I think everyone's very aware, man. I think United States has this reminds me of 9/11, man. What was it? 9/11, for like a month after 9/11, dude, America was a dangerous country. A very dangerous country. Not like if you flew here or something, you would be in danger, but there's a shift that happens here in America after these events that change the world forever, man. And after 9/11, we changed the world, man. I mean, not to sound like a weird person, but that's a big deal. That changed a lot of things. And then I was still kind of young during 9/11. I was only like 13 or 14, but I remember, sitting around with my parents and all their friends and grandparents and brothers and listening to all them. But, the first couple of days of the shutdown, maybe the first week, you kind of felt a good patriotic, we can do this together, guys. Like, let's give it a week or two and we'll go back to work. We'll enjoy a little time off, paid time off. I did. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll go home, get a little paid time off, and we'll come back stronger than ever. Then you saw it very quickly turn political. 9/11. So after 9/11, I didn't really see it. I was still young, turn political. I'm sure it did a little bit, but a lot of people voted for war. The Wuhan shutdowns, you saw everyone kind of got into it, and then 2 weeks go by, then you saw everything got a little funky and political, but you felt very strong. After this, man, I think, after seeing Joe Biden almost die on stage, I think people realized what was going on, as in not like a conspiracy or not like, Democrats are hiding them or Republicans this. I think we just all saw an old man dying. I really do. I think most people finally realize this life's very short, man, and it doesn't matter if you're the president or a dictator or a king or queen. You're gonna get old, and that's gonna be all of us one day. Thinking with our mouth open, mumbling. And then, that kind of went away, and everyone's kind of on that topic. And then you saw a guy that's supposed to replace the guy that's dying almost get shot in the face. So there's two people running for our country. One dude is, we're all going to be there someday, guys. And he's pretty much dead. He should be reading a book or writing his memoirs on the front porch of his house. Looking at his grandchildren and his great-grandchildren and saying what an awesome job he did as a father. But he's not. He's running for president, which is fine, whatever. And then we have another guy that, so one is dying and one almost got shot in the face. So there's something going on, man. And I don't know. Something strange is happening, and I think it has a lot to do with Europe. A lot of European politics have lingered its way, their ugly head in the United States politics. Bunch of communism from China and Russia. These are nice houses, man. I might lose you. I'm kind of going through a valley here, guys. So if you see some lagging, hang tight. I'm going to keep driving and kind of drive around this neighborhood. Pretty nice. It's just, this is a wild time. I think that kid, that 20-year-old kid, he changed this world forever, man. Like World War One. One guy in Austria-Hungary got shot, and it kicks off major empires going to war with each other. It just takes a spark. If Trump would have died, if he would have been on live TV, this ain't the JFK files where it's a slow moving camera, everything's in black and white, the frames per second, it's real crappy. What's up? Luke, right? Yeah, Luke. What's up, Luke? What's up, brother? That's C, that's CJ Adams, Luke. He's a cool dude. Jumped on here before and just a couple of hours ago, and we chopped it up a little bit. So welcome, brother. CJ Adams, aka Luke. Welcome, man. I appreciate you're here, man. I really do. It's a cool little community I got, man. We just chop it up, trying to bypass the mainstream media and all the ins and outs of no one here in America really trusts the media anymore, the TV box. I sure don't. I want to go up this huge hill and see what's at the top of this hill. Yeah, look, some of these houses are pretty sweet, dude. Yeah, I don't really like listening to mainstream media or anything that I like. There's this one channel I listen to. It's actually like a comic book channel, but last night all these guys, from all over the place got online, and they're all on the computer. They all kind of knew each other from the comic book world and watching movies, and they like rate movies and stuff. And they're all into that weird stuff. But man, they were firing away online and trying to figure out all this crazy stuff and trying to find out the name and looking at a bunch of websites and sources. And I'd rather listen to that than listen to 9 people trying to figure it out and have a nice, decent conversation than being told what to think. That's what the mainstream media is, man. They just and then a lot of boomers watch those Fox News and CNN. Now, that's what they grew up on. What we'll grow up on is something different, That's what I'm trying to figure out. I wish, just no one gets confused on what's going on. You don't want confusion. I think YouTube and the chat is the best place to do it. Everyone, or you don't have to type, but you can just listen. And let's go up here. I want to check up here. So I don't know, man. Yeah, if you're new here, welcome. Compound's always open. Devil's Compound. And Luke, if you don't know why I call it the Devil's Compound, brother, I did serve in the United States Marine Corps. And in the Marine Corps, we do call ourselves Devil Dogs. It's a nickname Germany gave us in World War One. We have a guy from Germany, Chris. He gave us the rundown and all the information. But yeah, it's an old Marine Corps term, and it's called. I'm gonna pronounce it. Chris will get mad at me, but Tufelhunden. I've been saying that the way it's pronounced forever. I can't get it out of my head. But so if you get a bunch of Marines, aka Devil Dogs, in a building or aka a compound, Devil's Compound. So yeah, it's not like religious or anything like that. Just in the Marine Corps, Marines are called devils, devil dogs, and we break it down. We don't call each other devil dogs. It's too long of a word. It's like calling you, Luke, and your last name Luke Adams. I just call you Luke. It's like, oh, I'll just call you Devil. Oh, okay, cool. So if you ever see a Marine, you don't say, oh, hey soldier, or hey Marine, just call him, hey, what's up, Devil? And he'll be like, hey brother, what's up, man? He'll just, it's just a name it's just our name. I'm not gonna call you by your first name or your rank, or I'm not gonna call you your rank and be like Lance Corporal Luke or Sergeant CeeLo. I just call you, hey Devil. Like, it's just a universal name that we all have for each other. So there's, just a heads up if anyone is out there and listening is new. Yeah, Chris told me how to pronounce it correctly in German, but I'll totally screw it up. I guess I can't really get down there. There's a lake down here. I want to drive by. Yeah, so, I'm from California. Everyone's cool out here, man. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, so people are at church and bars are opening. Football's going to start soon in August 1st. NFL and college and high school all start. And if you're not an American, football's a big deal out here, brother. And if you don't think so, I would suggest you go to a Penn State, which is Pennsylvania. Penn State whiteout game. There's 130,000 people in one stadium. Insane. So it'll be a weird time here in the United States next couple. I don't know, man. That really changed a lot of things for a lot of people, I think. Yeah, Luke, so Devil's Compound, man, it's just a term that Marines give each other from Germany in World War I. Tufelanden, Devil Dog, Devil's Compound. Marines in a building. Instead of saying, hey, there's a bunch of Marines in the building, I'd say there's devils in a compound. It's quick. Communication's got to be quick. I don't know how to get to this freaking lake. Alright, maybe I do. Maybe we go to a good spot. Yeah, so there was an epic failure in the 360 security. That's the thing, man. That has to be a bunch of fucking rookie boots doing their job, man. Like, people with zero combat experience, zero in-life training. Everyone guarding Trump at that time, I would fire. I would go on YouTube, find people that were all in the military, which is the easiest place to find people in the military. I listened to 6 other channels that all with combat experience, all can prove that they did, all have their DD-214s. I would be like, hey man, do you want a job? We're gonna guard the president. We're gonna pull 360 security when he's in town. And dude, there'd be more people with more experience than I could ever muster up. I can find 4 or 5 different channels out there that guys have way more even security, Iraq combat veterans. I listened to 2 dudes, or 4 guys that all were in the service at one time. I haven't really met anyone in the service before my time. I'm not trying to sound like a badass, but I haven't. I know guys that served in Afghanistan online. I I'll hire them immediately. Be like, hey, you guys need a job? Let's go. Because they all have done it. They all have live experience. They all take action or responsibility for their actions. Those guys guarding Trump, I would say, won't. Because either they saw him. You fish? Yeah, I fished before Adam. Yeah. I don't like. I live in California, man. So there's like not a lot of good fishing places. There is, but more I would say in Northern California. I'm in Southern California, so we have like Mexico. We have a dead lake. We had two. Growing up, I had two dead lakes. I don't know. Yeah, I could fish, but I'm like if you took a girl out on a date and you went fishing and she kind of knew how to do it, think of me as that. I can do it. I'm just not. Yeah, I won't ever impress you. I don't know what type of fish. I'll put anything on a thing and throw it out there. I know how to cast, so that's it, man. You won't have to teach me that. But man, yeah. Well, yeah, I think I'll see more American flags out than usual. More Trump flags out than usual. Because I'll drive by and I'll see people with Trump stands. You know, they buy a bunch of stuff from Amazon and then sell it on their corner street. You know, the tents and the flags and the shirts. I don't know, gentlemen. We got a lot of thinking to do. I'm gonna go and go finish up my day here. I did a little work today. I had to go to my storage, and I usually don't stream. Luke, I don't usually stream on weekends, but this calls for a special occasion, hence why I'm in a tank top and hat, and I don't look pretty professional. Yeah, I had to get some stuff for this weekend, man. Desperate times call for desperate measures, so my job continues. I'll be in yeah, it's going to be a funny week after this assassination attempt with my work, guys. So I know Monday I'll be okay. I'll be talking to you, but Tuesday and Wednesday I got a lot of things going down. Got a lot of things I got to do for my job after this incident. A lot of things to think about. I had to, you know, for the first time in I think 10 years, I had to go to work on a Sunday. When do you you ever go live? So Pacific Standard Time around 0800 and Monday through Friday, and like 1600 Monday through Friday. So in the morning and the afternoons, and I do go to like memorial sites and a lot of military history, American history, stuff like that. I love my country, man. I fought for it for a very long time. It's not the country I love, it's the people inside of it that we fight for. People can say 9/11 and weapons of mass destruction and all this other craziness. I get it, man. But after those two towers fell, people know not to, you know, we'll go to war with anybody we'll fight two wars on two different countries, on two different continents for 20 years and 17 years apart. So whether we're right or wrong about where the hell am I? You know, we had a flex after 9/11, so. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna pull in this place. Oh boy. All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna get up out of here and make a reverse and go home. Oh, let's get out of here, boys. Up the hill again. I'm gonna pull over. All right, gentlemen. Do you ever go live on Saturdays, Sundays? No, man. This was my first time going live on Sunday. Depending what the situation is, and if I have to go to work. Because of what happened yesterday, I had to go to work for a little bit and go to a storage unit and pack some stuff up in the old minivan. But I got to get going, guys. Got a couple people to see. Got some meetings, some phone calls to get to. But hey, stay positive, stay motivated, guys. Luke, CJ Adams, appreciate it. CeeLo, if you're up there in the Guardian Angel Tower, appreciate it, bro. Simplify, guys. I'll be on tomorrow morning if you guys want to be there and catch me live. I do have the video of the guy, the shooter, in my Patreon. It's behind the paywall, though. Can't post it on YouTube. Oh, I have my phone. You're easy every 2 weeks on Saturday. Oh, I have my phone. You're every 2 weeks on Saturdays. Yeah, so if you want to check out the assassin on top of the roof, dead, he's on there, on my Patreon, behind the firewall. How to do it, can't post it here on YouTube. I'm sure you can find it other places, but just in case if it gets scrubbed off the internet, I do got it, guys. Good Samaritan was filming it, and I ended up capturing the film. So yeah, if you want to go see that, the DB, the dead body of the assassin, it's on my Patreon behind the paywall. Anyways, guys, and you can join the Patreon. It's free. I will post free pictures and stuff of like me in the war. I only have one guy on there. I think it's Daniel. So you can go there for free and check it out. There's nothing really there, but I'm just trying to build a community so we can talk outside of me being online, you know. So go there. It's free, guys. Go sign up. Jump on the Patreon channel, so we can talk outside of YouTube and make sure everyone's up to speed, man. That's the easy way to get a hold of me. I know Low C commented on one of my pictures yesterday, and I was able to. Usually I don't try to go on the internet on the weekend, but I picked it up and was able to speak to him. So go on the Patreon, guys. If you want to support me, I got the PayPal and Patreon. Got the YouTube thing rolling, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. But I do have the video of that guy, the assassin. So he's dead in that video. So it's a little graphic. Go check it out. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you coming on. CJ Adams, aka Luke. Good. Welcome to the compound, brother. You're always here. Glad you're a good, true patriot. And we'll figure it out together, guys. I might make another one later, but for sure tomorrow morning. Anyways, Semper Fi.